I am challenging myself this week to make a homemade meal from just using £5. So today I'm at Tesco's right behind me and I'm going to see if I can make it work. So let's go shopping. Let's go. Okay, so I think for this £5 budget meal, I'm going to make pasta and meatballs because it's quick, it's easy, and I think I could make it for £5. So let's go get all the ingredients. £17p added to the total. Let's get that printed off. And now we're just going to scan this. Time to weigh our garlic and see how much this will cost. 55p. So let's do that. Perfect. We've got some pasta for 28p. So let's put that straight into the basket. We've got pasta, garlic and some onions so far. Here are all the sauce options, but I think I'm leaning towards this onion and garlic pasta just to give it a little bit more flavour, but 65p. And we're currently at if it focuses, £1 for the whole meal, so let's put this in the basket. Okay, so I've got the fundamentals of my meal. I've got my sauce, my spaghetti, garlic and onion, so all I really need now is my mince and my cheese. So hopefully I can stick to the under £5 budget. Okay, so the cheese aisle was pretty packed, so I didn't have a chance to just talk to you guys. But I ended up grabbing some of this cheese. It was about £1.15, so just added that into the basket. We're currently at £2.80, and all I have left to get is some mince, which I've got 250 grams here, and it's £2.19, so hopefully we'll be under the £5 limit, and let's just have a little look. The total is £4.99, so I think that is challenge completed. So let's go pay, take it away, and let's go get cooking. £4.99, we've done it. So I've got the goods. Ooh. And to prove to you guys it was £5, it was in fact £4.99. So I'm just going to show you guys what I got, and then obviously we will start to cook. In this challenge I will be using spices, so this is just a disclaimer because I feel like everyone does have the general spices in their household, so yeah, I'm just gonna use what I have as well. Okay, so it's time to get cooking. So I'm gonna put on my apron and let's do this. Okay, so let's get this meal cooking. First thing I'm gonna do is put my pasta on because, I mean, this says it takes 9 to 11 minutes, but I don't believe that. Every time I cook pasta, it always takes forever. So I'm gonna boil the kettle and then I'm gonna put my pasta on before I do anything else. Because I'm also watching my calories and like watching my protein and carbs and everything, I will be weighing out everything that I use, and maybe I'll put them on the screen for you as well, so you just know how many calories and macros are in every portion. So I'll do that for you guys. 173 to 170. I've got my pasta here. I usually do snap it in half as well, but just snap it in half and see if you guys can hear. Yep. Bit of ASMR for you guys. I'm just gonna let the pasta cook. So we'll come check on that in about 10 minutes to see if it's cooked. Now I'm just gonna start by cutting my onion and my garlic up. So don't cut off the bottom either, because that's the part that will make you cry, and we don't want to be crying out here. because this recipe is only for 2 of us, I'm only going to use half the onion. So this is what I'll use. I figured out an easier way to peel my garlic was to snip off the bottom like this and then pinch the top, and it just comes straight off. It's time to make the meatballs, and I think I'm just going to make the mixture in this thing, so there's less washing up to do. If I can get it open though, that is it. I'm going to add half of my onions, teaspoon of my garlic. Call me weird, but I'm going to add some chili flakes, some mixed herbs, some salt and pepper. Okay, here's the mixture. Sometimes you just gotta get your hands in, get it a little bit dirty. So this is the worst part of it. However, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm just gonna give this a massive mix up, and then I will show you when I'm forming the meatballs. I don't know if that's a little bit too big, but we're just gonna go with it. So I managed to get 8 meatballs out of the mixture, and I'm hoping that me adding the onions into the mix has been a good idea, and I don't really want them to fall apart. So let's get these bad boys into the fryer. So obviously I'm tracking what I'm putting into this recipe, so once I've done all that, I'll pop it on the screen here, and you guys can see all of the macros and how many calories go into each portion. So I hope you appreciate that. They are holding their shape, which is great. I thought by now they would be falling apart, but they're not, so happy days. I'm just gonna leave these guys to cook, and then once they're all finished, I will show you what I'm gonna do next. So I'm actually thinking of making this into a series. So if you want to see more budget cooking, where I go around to all of the British supermarkets like Tesco's, Aldi, Sainsbury's, Asda, comment below budget in the comments, and we'll see if we can get some more of these out for you guys. Okay, this pasta is done, so let's just drain that. What I'm gonna do, just to make sure these are still moist inside, I'm just gonna add a splash of water, and then I'm going to cover them just so they can steam. We're gonna add in our sauce, so I'm using half of this jar, and I'm gonna turn down the heat. Get those meatballs all covered in the sauce. Look how delicious that looks. I'm pretty surprised that this only cost me £5 to make. Okay, so everything is ready and it's time to plate up. Is my £5 meal. So that is me sorted. This is my £5 meal. Would you look at that? That is the meal. If you guys enjoyed this video, then like, comment and subscribe, and I hope you like the idea of making this into a series, because I love to show you guys more of my budget cooking. So I'm gonna go eat this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.